Today, I'm going to be comparing two popular flare leggings. First is from SHEIN, and it's the Glowmode Feather Fit High-Rise Flare Leggings. And the other is Aritzia's Golden Butter Cheeky High-Rise Flare Legging. I have tested out SHEIN's Glowmode leggings for about 7 months, and Aritzia's legging for almost 3 months. I'll be comparing everything from price to performance, and at the end, I'll share which pair I've been reaching for the most. Okay, so let's kick things off by introducing these two leggings. First up, we have the SHEIN Glowmode flare leggings. I believe Glowmode has been around for quite some time. I think a little over a year maybe. These leggings have been a staple for those who are looking for stylish yet budget-friendly options. They were originally priced at $25, which in my opinion is a very low price for flare leggings, but unfortunately there has been a price hike to $39 Canadian. But it's important to note that SHEIN actually has a lot of discounts available online. If you quickly Google SHEIN discount codes, you can easily find some anywhere between 15 to 30% off. So because of that, they are still relatively affordable. Now, moving on to the Aritzia Flare Butter leggings. Aritzia has been making waves in the activewear scene for a while with their premium fabrics and sleek designs. And these leggings come in at $78 Canadian, positioning them as a more premium option. And earlier this year, they've released their golden activewear line, and these particular butter flare leggings are a part of that line. And this is all part of Aritzia's efforts to strengthen their foothold in the activewear market, and they promise both comfort and style. So both pairs have their own unique selling points, from cost effectiveness to premium quality. So today we'll get into how they compare across various factors like comfort, performance, and overall value. So the SHEIN leggings are currently $39 Canadian, but as mentioned earlier, there are plenty of discounts that you can apply at checkout, and you can find these codes anywhere between 15 to 30% off, plus the SHEIN points if you are an avid shopper of their products. And then we have Aritzia's leggings, which are $78 Canadian. In terms of discounts, they do have discounted prices anywhere between 20 to 40% off, and these sales only really happen twice a year during the summertime and winter. I have been an Aritzia shopper for the past 7 years, and even though these discounts do happen, products tend to sell out very, very quickly. So it could be quite difficult to get these leggings on sale, especially because this particular legging is so popular. So now that we've got the price comparison out of the way, let's now talk about the comfort and fit. Starting off with the SHEIN Glowmode leggings, its waistband is elastic, wide, which provides more support and looks more flattering since it smooths out the waist area. It's also very stretchy and it returns to its original shape after being stretched. It has slight compression, so this gives it a more relaxed and casual fit in comparison to the Aritzia ones. So it pretty much sucks in the abdomen slightly, so it does give some sculpt to the body. In terms of thickness, it's actually a little thinner than Aritzia's, so because of this, it tends to fold down more often. And its overall fit is true to size. For stretchability, I give these leggings a 4 out of 5. Which is really good, and I will go into more detail on this in a bit. Now, does it stay in place during different activities? Yes. The only con is that the waistband tends to fold down more often than Aritzia's, which I had mentioned a little earlier because the waistband is slightly thinner than Aritzia's, but overall, I still find it tolerable. So moving on to Aritzia's, the waistband is also elastic and wide, just like SHEIN's, but it is slightly more stretchy than SHEIN and also returns to its original shape after being stretched. Another difference is that these have slightly higher compression than SHEIN, so it does offer a more sculpted silhouette than SHEIN's leggings. The waistband does feel slightly thicker than SHEIN's, so because of this, it doesn't fold down as often. For overall fit, these actually run slightly smaller, so keep that in mind if you are interested in purchasing these leggings. For stretchability, I give these leggings a 4.5 to 5 out of 5, it is definitely a lot more stretchy than Shein's. And for the most part, these leggings do stay in place during different activities. The waistband doesn't fold down as often as Shein's, but I find that these leggings have a higher chance at giving camel toe than Shein's. And it may be due to the sizing of these leggings, because the Shein ones fits more true to size, whereas Aritzia's leggings do fit slightly smaller on me. So that could definitely play a part, but I also do think that the material has something to do with it. So moving on to the performance during activities. Let's see how each legging compares in handling sweat, movement during workouts, and other physical activity. Starting with Shein, I was very surprised that it handled sweat very, very well. It is very sweat wicking and breathable, and arguably manages sweat better than Aritzia's legging. I do a lot of lower body workouts, so my legs obviously sweat a lot. And every time I wore these leggings, I never have an issue with my legs feeling too sweaty. Like, it actually feels pretty cool throughout the entire workout. And overall, it just performs great during workouts. My only complaint is the waistband folding down a little as I'm sitting, or if I'm doing squats or good mornings, but they still perform relatively well with my other exercises. I highly recommend this for everyday wear because of how breathable and comfortable it is. And the fact that it doesn't give me camel toe is a bonus. So onto Aritzia. So it still handles sweat pretty well, but I say Shein manages sweat a lot better. Even though these leggings are stretchier than Shein's, I find that the material doesn't feel as breathable. So whenever I sweat, I feel like the sweat feels more trapped within these leggings in comparison to Shein's. I don't really know how to explain it, but I find that the longer I wear this while doing physical activity, my legs just feel more congested, if that makes sense. In terms of movement during workouts, they do perform well during workouts overall. The material feels very durable, and I love that the waistband stays put more than Shein's, and these are also squat proof. I do recommend these leggings for everyday wear still because the material is incredibly soft. It's a lot softer than Shein's, and I'm pretty sure these are the softest leggings that I own. But because these leggings don't feel as breathable, I would recommend wearing the Shein ones for long-term wear over these leggings. Next category is durability and care. So to be fair, since I've had the Shein leggings longer than Aritzia's, it's kind of hard to compare these two in this category, but I can still share my experience thus far. So for the Shein leggings, it says that you can machine wash them, but doesn't go into detail on how to dry them. So I've been washing them once a week since December 2023, and I can probably count on one hand the amount of times I hang dried them, but I've mostly put them in the drying machine. Over time, they've actually held up quite well. After about 4 to 5 months, I did notice some slight pilling, mostly on the sides of the leggings, but it's honestly very little, and that could have easily been avoided if I hang dried them more often. And for Aritzia's leggings, the washing directions are very similar to Shein's. It just says to machine wash cold, but doesn't really specify how to dry them. And to be honest, because these leggings are more expensive than Shein's, I haven't put them in the drying machine yet, so I've only been hang drying them. So obviously this is already like an unfair comparison because I've been taking more care of the Aritzia leggings in comparison to the Shein ones, but I'll still share that the Aritzia leggings have held up very well after washing them over like 15 to 20 times now. So this means that there's no pilling yet, and it still has maintained its shape. So yeah, if you do end up buying the Shein ones, don't be like me, just hang dry them. For aesthetics and styling, these two leggings look very, very similar, and they both come in a variety of colors. I would say that Shein has more vibrant looking colors, but they also have neutral ones. And the reason why I love flare leggings so much is because of how versatile they are in terms of styling. Like with normal cut leggings, it's pretty hard to dress them up and to wear them for other occasions aside from going to the gym or running errands. Whereas with flare leggings, you can get away with wearing fancier looking tops, cardigans, and even shoes. Like with normal cut leggings, you're pretty much just limited to sneakers and maybe combat boots or something. But with flare leggings, if you have neutral colored ones like black or dark gray, you can wear them with flats or even heeled shoes. So in my opinion, the possibilities are endless with flare leggings. And I think the color selection plays a huge role in how versatile these leggings can be. One difference between the two is that the waistband seams on the Aritzia leggings run slightly higher than Shein's. To me, it's not really a huge difference, but some of you may prefer like a higher or lower seam line for styling and aesthetic preferences. Alright, so which leggings do I personally prefer? I'm actually going to go with the Shein ones, and I promise I'm not being biased. This video is not sponsored, even though I do promote a lot of Shein items, but keep in mind that I also promote a lot of Aritzia's items. So this is my honest opinion. After testing both of them out for months, I found myself reaching for the Shein ones a lot more than the Aritzia ones. And I'd say the main reason is because of the material. Like, yes, ones are very soft, but they're not as breathable and sweat wicking like the Shein ones. And the second reason is because the Shein ones give me less of the camel toe look. Like, I feel like my legs can breathe more with the Shein leggings. So yeah, that was a very surprising outcome, but it was very interesting to see the comparison of these two leggings. On YouTube, there are so many comparisons of like Shein and Lululemon, and I haven't found an Aritzia one yet, so I thought I would go ahead and share my thoughts on the two. So let me know in the comments below if you have tried either of these leggings. I'm curious to see your thoughts and opinions on the two, whether they're positive or negative. I hope this helps you make a more informed choice on which legging to choose and which might be the right fit for your style and needs. If you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.